Let everybody know. We're talking Special K. We're talking trash. Special K's son is on the phone. His older son, Nick. I love nephew to death. Yeah, Nick and I, Special K. Something big happened on yesterday. First of all, y'all give it up for Nick. Give it up, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
Nicholas.
What's going on? What's going on?
Nick, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So this is Special K. You can go ahead and introduce your son.
Yeah. Hey, man. Good morning. Been knowing you for 31 years. How you doing?
How's it going?
It's good, man. And I can't believe when you called me yesterday and told me what happened. And, we can't wait to hear about it.
Nick, what happened yesterday?
So yesterday I have a floor care business. We do all kind of cleaning, from carpet cleaning to air duct cleaning. Yesterday I had an air duct client, and we basically, man, me and another contractor of mine who does a lot of work with me, we went to service the woman's house. We serviced her house in maybe 45 minutes. We could clearly see that she was a pregnant lady. She asked if we could do a dryer vent service for her right before leaving. I mean, we had already packed up all our other equipment. The vans were ready to roll out, get on to the next job. And came back upstairs, and the lady is full-blown in labor.
Wow.
And what
What
happened?
When I say full-blown in labor, I mean she's full-blown in labor. She's having contractions. She was asking me if I was able to drive her to Eastside Medical, which is a medical center right up the road. And initially I was going to drive her, and something in me was just like, you know what, just call the emergency wagon. And she's like, oh, I don't know, those are expensive. And I'm like, listen, lady, I have to call this wagon. We get on the phone with 911. The call was 11 minutes and like 46 seconds long. I texted my fiance and I was like, listen, I'm about to have to deliver this woman's baby. The operator literally told me, like, the ambulance is on the way. They're going to get there as soon as possible, but I have to prepare you guys to deliver the baby. So we went into full-fledged baby delivery, OBGYN mode. I have 3 kids.
So you had to put the towel. So what you do to get ready for the delivery?
So the young guy, man, he ran to get towels, blankets. The lady was very cooperative. She was actually very calm. I know that she was in a lot of pain, but she was actually very calm to be about to deliver a baby. Especially with a guy like me just standing in front of her who came to clean your air duct. Like I say, she was fully clothed. So we had to take all her clothes off, man. Her husband was on the phone the whole time, so that made me feel a little more comfortable. He stayed on the phone through the whole 15, 16-minute ordeal. So we put the towels down. We take her clothes off. She had already had her suitcase and stuff ready. Like I said, I was going to actually take her to the hospital initially, but of course the weather was horrible here yesterday, so I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. So, yeah, man, we got the baby out of there in 11 minutes total. We just laid her on her back. I followed close to what the 911 dispatcher was telling me to do. As far as just keeping the lady calm, man, it was a lot of, you're doing a good job, all the way to the baby girl slid out. She's telling me stuff.
So how many times she had to push, Nick?
She didn't push it out. The lady literally was like, you know, how far apart are her contractions? And she's like screaming at this point, like, I just know it's pressure. And I'm like, all right, let me snatch these clothes down. And literally, as I was pulling down her underwear, you could see the afterbirth like coming out of the sides of it.
Wow.
So as soon as we got her drawers off, the baby slid right out to me.
I like this version of the story. So Nick,
I mean, the baby slid right out to me.
So did the baby shoot out like, remember that episode in Martin?
No. Actually, yeah, the baby slid out onto the tiles. We grabbed the baby. I had to take the afterbirth out. And what you do with the umbilical cord, you actually use your shoestring to pop the umbilical cord. But as we got to that part, I handed the lady her baby. Of course, she was, screaming for the baby. So now I'm walking around with one of my work shoestrings gone. But luckily, I didn't have to actually cut it myself. As soon as we were getting to that part, the EMTs were coming up the stairs. The Gwinnett County EMTs.
Nick, how did you get the baby to cry?
I mean, I had to take the afterbirth out of her mouth. I wiped it from her nose, wiped it from her eyes, because at first, initially, the baby didn't cry. And I think that was the most intense part of it. It's like, okay, I know the baby's crying. As soon as they come out and the lady's asking, like, is the baby crying? Is the baby crying? And I'm like, no, not yet. And she's like, okay, well, you got to wipe out the afterbirth. Like, you know, we had to pull it out of her throat and stuff like that with one of the towels. And right after that, the baby just started crying, man. She cried a lot. I have it on video. That was the most beautiful moment of it. But it definitely was an intense, very, very intense situation.
And Nick, everybody and you got a carpet cleaning, and this is your business.
Yes. I clean carpets, air ducts, hardwood floors, tile and grout, and this was just a regular service call, literally.
So if anybody out there that's pregnant, that's 9 months pregnant, but they need their carpet cleaned, Nick, let them know how can they follow you on social media and where you can come just in case. Yeah, let them know how they can find you, Nick.
Yeah, so it's Hands is in Cleaning LLC on Instagram and Facebook. And our website is handsofzencleaning.com. Hands, Hands, of and Zen is my son, Zen, cleaning.com.
Man, Nick, we so proud of you.
Set him
That's
up, bro.
awesome, man.
All these women ain't trying to pay that hospital bill about to call to get their carpet cleaned.